Huge JDM Daiwa reel restock. New colors from Deps and Roman Made. And the latest limited edition Respect Series color drop from Megabass. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle. That was a disaster. Starting off good. Welcome to the Hookup Tackle. The Hookup Tackle is the world's largest showcase of Megabass products, featuring baits and colors not found at any other dealer. The Hookup also offers a wide display of OSP, Evergreen, Deps, Lucky Craft, Jackal, and many more. The Hookup Tackle is owned and operated by family, is staffed by guides and verified tackle nerds who love helping anglers elevate their craft. If you're in the Phoenix area, we'd love to have you stop by our showroom and check out the wonderful world of Megabass and the Hookup for yourself. If you shop online, there are almost 10,000 SKUs of Megabass products alone, with hundreds of other companies and new products being added daily. So next time you're looking for that hard to find bait, that color your fish have never seen before, or maybe you just want to elevate your game, look at thehookuptackle.com. What is up, my friends? I am Ben with the Hookup Tackle, the Tackle Otaku on Instagram, being joined once again by my buddy Jeffrey the King. What's up, Jeffrey the King?
How do you do?
Good morning, sir. Happy Sunday to you. Long time no see.
Crazy, right?
We're the Hookup Tackle USA. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle. We highlight new product drops, important restocks, and we drink cold, delicious Orion from Japan. Jeff, did you like one? I brought one for you.
Absolutely not.
Did you sleep last night?
Yeah, for 4 hours.
So Jeff and I we took a red eye back in from Michigan last night. Great week this week with Megabass, seeing the final versions of the new P5s that'll be coming out later this year, as well as some new baits coming down the pipe. Jeff, you might have caught the first ever smallmouth on a sleeper gill.
Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
But it was beautiful to watch. So cheers, my friends. Good to be back in Arizona. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are catching some amazing fish. Fishing seems like it's going off the chain almost everywhere, which is great. Hopefully you guys are getting out. God, that is so good. We got to get the sponsorship on lock. Yeah,
It'll come.
I know. Cheers. Happy Sunday, my friends. Let's jump right into the latest limited edition Respect Series drop from Megabass. If you guys are new to our shop, new to the Megabass world, every month they do a Respect Series drop, which is a special color from somewhere in their past that they bring to a collection of baits. They do a one-time run of the colors. A lot of them fly out of here really quick. Some of them trickle through, but this is a really exciting color. I'm excited to show it to you. In fact, Jeff, why don't you show it to us?
As always.
Yeah, why don't you take it from here so I can just kick back. I'm freaking beat. Just gonna drink a beer. Jeffrey the King, everybody. Excellent job, Jeff. Good job, dude. Hey, camera skills on point. Even you look exhausted, dude.
I'm just here.
I see that. All right, let's just fly through this color really quick and highlight. I know you guys just saw a lot of them. So SG Hot Shad is the name of this guy. Now, this is a color that was actually a prototype color back, I don't know, 25 years ago maybe, that eventually became PM Hot Shad. So PM Hot Shad is a color that you will see floating around the saltwater line in Megabass in things like Ice Slide, some of the saltwater jerkbaits every once in a while, like a Dog X. And it's basically an all-white, kind of a pearl mica finish with the chartreuse back. SG Hot Shad, SG, by the way, stands for Super Ghost. So it's basically a full transparent version of PM Hot Shad. So you're going to get that nice kind of pearlescent belly. You're going to get that kind of clear pearl side that's going to transform to a clear chartreuse back. So the concept, the idea of SG Hot Shad was to create a color that would give you that chartreuse pop, but in a totally transparent color. So it's a great, you know, kind of trigger color, kind of like a leggy bone, where you have a very natural bait, but then that bright chartreuse on the bottom. Similar idea of that you have that bright chartreuse, but in a transparent bait, so it's gonna work great in clear water and any type of finesse situation, even though it's bright. When you hold this thing up to the light, it goes totally transparent. It's just super sexy. So let me fly through the baits for you guys really quick, just to make sure you know what we have. So Ito Vision 110, of course, is going to be available in that guy. For the first time ever in a Respect series bait, is going to be available in an iSlide 185. And by the way, if you choose the full set option, so if you purchase a full set, it will have one of each of these in there, okay? So iSlide 185, this is gonna be the slow sinking version. Super stoked for that, looks great in that. What else we got? We have the Pop X, of course. We have the Ito Vision 110 Junior returns. It's been a couple series since that's been offered. Deep X 100 LBO. We see the Griffin Zero, so that's going to be kind of like the Wake Griffin there, 45 millimeters, quarter ounce. We have the ORC Burning Shad. Oh, it looks so good in that bait, doesn't it?
That'll get bit.
Yeah, that's going to get smoked. It's great. The Vibration X Battalion also looks super sexy in that guy. So this guy is 3/8 of an ounce, 71 millimeters. Looks dope. Of course, the Pop Max. That's probably already gone. Shouldn't even show it, but Pop Max, that's available. The SRX Griffin. The Flap Slap LBO returns in that guy. That one looks dope in that color too. And then finally, the Koayu Slide Sinker in that guy. Okay, so all of those are available for a limited time. It's going to be a one and done deal. So if any of those speak to you, grab them right now before you finish this video, or maybe just leave this in a little corner, jump on, grab them, come back and visit us, because we have lots of more cool things and some more beers. So there you go. The latest edition Respect Series drop, SG Hot Shad from Megabass, available now. All right, Jeff, I can tell you need some energy, some caffeine. So let's talk your language here for a minute.
Okay.
Sound good? Let's talk about some swim baits. So 3 new colors land this week from Roman Made in the Negotiator. Okay, so we see the wood series trickle down. So we have a wood purple, a wood blue, and a wood green trickle in on this guy. Now, talk to me about the Negotiator. Just a bait that you like?
It's a fantastic lure. Small, 7 inches. I believe it weighs like 2.5 ounces or something.
Yeah, 85 grams.
Yeah. So it's pretty light. It swims really nice. So if you're looking for a really cool JDM small little wood glide bait, the Negotiator is definitely the one that you would want to go with.
Yeah.
It's super well made, pretty of course, and this new color scheme, it's just so dope.
It looks you and me were talking about this earlier about the wood pattern. So this kind of wood grain has kind of been a trend, or not really a trend. It's been a new color offering of theirs for the past maybe 6-8 months, right? And in some of the bigger baits, to me it's like it's a giant chunk of fucking wood. But in this, it just looks so good. So there's a look at that guy for you. If this speaks to you guys, these are gonna fly out of here. We don't get Roman Made in that often. Again, getting back to Jeff's point, they're very hard to make. They're handmade. They're a precision bait. So if those speak to you, this is a great time to snatch them up. And again, 3 different colors are all going to be pretty much the same base inside, just a different back coloring on there, whether you want the blue, the purple, or the green. So there you go. Available while supplies last from Roman Made. The Negotiator in the wood patterns, available now. All right, while we are on swim baits, a lot of you guys have been dying to get your hands on some Slide Swimmer 250s. We see a bunch of colors return in the Japan core line this week. So if you've been looking for any of the Gekkabasses, you know, the Pro Blues, the Gettahasus, any of those are back in stock. Wall supplies last this week from Deps. And while we are on Deps, we see a huge restock plus some new colors in the smaller sizes of Deps Bull Flats. So if you guys have been waiting on any of these smaller sizes, the 3-inch, the 3.8, and the 4.8, all return in all colors. So you have green pumpkin, bluegills, right? All the watermelon colors, all back in stock. The 3-inch and the 3.8 are amazing free rig sizes. So I know a lot of you guys have been riding the free rig trend like we have. We absolutely smoked them on that free rig up in Michigan. So I know they haven't seen a lot of it. So if you guys are living in some of these areas, you got to throw something other than a Ned rig every once in a while, because you change up and they absolutely destroy it. So if you're looking for just a different style bait, designed to be kind of a panfish shape. So it's designed to be a bluegill, works great as a bluegill imitator, of course, perch, you know, even to kind of a dying shad, any of that stuff, it'll work great. So all those return. We also see a new color. This is the green pumpkin orange in the 4.8 and the 3.8. So if you guys have been waiting for that to trickle down into some of the smaller sizes, that is brand new from Deps this week. All right, couple new colors from Laysam in the Bariuo. So this has become a very, very popular drop shot bait of the last few months since we brought them in. So we see two new colors, natural shad and soft smoke shad. I'll take one of these out just so you guys remember in case you haven't been throwing this. This is a natural bait fish bait. It's got just a slightly different tail on the back, so it's got just a little bit of a bulbous end back there. So you can use this a lot of different ways. You can fish it on a biwa rig with a little ball head and kind of shake it, and that little tail is going to kind of quiver. You can use it on a drop shot, like on a nose hook, and again, you're going to get that little different tail shake. You can throw it on an Okashira screw head. Tons of different things that you can do with it, but it's super, super finessey, very natural, and again, just something a little bit different than what everybody else is throwing. So a couple new colors, which is great to see, and very natural colors, new from Laysam. We also see a brand new size from Professor in the Mirage stick. This is the new 3.4 inch size in the Mirage stick. Now this is a small niche company. If you guys are part of the bento box, you would have got a pack of Professor Mirage sticks this month in the box. These are very, very soft hand poured drop shot style baits. So they are flat, right? And you can see how soft these things are. So if you guys are going out and you're catching 100 fish a day, you don't need these, right? Throw something that's got a lot of, I don't know, mass to it, a flatworm, you know, something durable like a hazardong, something like that. But if you're fishing and it's tough and you need something just a little bit different, these real soft hand pours are really, really nice. So there's some great colors. I just happen to pull a white and a chartreuse because it's kind of that time of the year, right, where they're smoking some of these brighter colors. But take a look. This is a perfect size for the drop shot. It's a new 3.4 inch size, available now. Okay, one of our favorite JDM wake baits, I know Griff throws this thing a lot, returns in a couple of the key colors. This is the Adusta Silent Blasters. This is a 140 millimeter, 45 gram wake bait. A lot of possibilities for customization. So a bunch of colors return, including Murray Cod and Regio. These are two of our more popular colors. Take it out real quick and I'll show it to you. If you guys like throwing things like an eye loud or a gong or something like that, this is going to be right up your alley. These are a bone material in these, so they're going to have just a really unique sound as it clacks. Right, it comes with a prop attached on there. You also have the ability to take and add a blade, or even take the prop off and add a blade, so if you want to create some extra clack. So just a great all-around wake bait if you guys are looking for something different. That Regio color is just sick. Why am I a sucker for Regio? It's so dope. So there you go. If you guys have been waiting on a return of a great wake bait from Adusta, the Silent Blaster is back. All right, one of my favorite accessories is finally back, and I thank you guys for your patience. I know you guys have been patiently waiting for this. The G-Nius product plus blade returns in all 4 color options. So we see the silver return, the gold, the gunmetal, and the combo, which is a half gold, half silver. So if you guys aren't familiar with the plus blade is a great little, just basically arm with 4 blades that you can add to a spinner bait. It clips right on the front. It creates a little like ball of bait moving through the water and can really be an incredible trigger when they feed on small bait. So as the fish get through spawn this spring, they start keying in on fry and really tiny bait. Adding a plus blade to your offering can really get you some extra strikes that other guys aren't getting. So again, all 4 colors are back from G-Nius. We also see a return this week of the G-Nius plus blade school. So these flew out of here. We brought them in a few weeks ago. Now they are back. This is basically kind of like an A-rig type concept, right? That you kind of build your own kind of school of these little blades, but then you can attach any bait that you want to the end. So it's not really a true A-rig, it's just kind of something you put in front of a swim bait or a jerk bait or crankbait or something like that to give it, again, that illusion. So those return as well from G-Nius. We see a brand new pair of pliers from Shimano. So this isn't something we talk about a lot, Jeff, but the brand new Shimano, this is the Advanced Plier RH Type F. So I don't know why it needs so many different connotations there, but these are a stainless steel plier. They're nano coated to protect them from saltwater. So they are saltwater safe. They're gonna have like a hard plastic rubberized grip down here. So they're incredibly light. I feel it weighs nothing. So if you guys are used to stainless steel pliers, a lot of times they're just super, super heavy. This is gonna be a very lightweight plier. It does have the split ring capability on the front. It does have a braid cutter there in the middle. So just a great, durable, all-around use pliers. I should send a pair of these to Ryan so he has a decent pair of freaking pliers. Yeah, he's gonna get one. The greatest thing about these is usually stainless steel is very expensive, 29 bucks. So a great deal for a pair of stainless steel pliers, new this week from Shimano. All right, Jeff, we've been trying to get this one in for a while. So you know the trend in Japan is high float topwater. So you know this dude.
Yep, the bounty.
Right? The bounty fish. Sell gazillions of them, right? Super high floater, designed to basically, you could skip it back in, put it places where you put a frog, right? But in a soft plastic bait. Challenge this, guys, it's really soft, right? Tears. There's another company in Japan, we carry some of their products called YG Labo. They've been making a bait. It's all hand poured, so it's harder to get. They're just not making it in mass, right? We finally got them to make us a supply. I bring to you the Witch Lana from YG Labo. Okay? So, what's great about this is, you know, they have an amazing slogan, right? I don't know if you can see that. Have more fun rather than try too hard. I think that might be Griff's slogan.
That's stuff
he must be working
his company.
with them, right? So, here's the deal. It looks like a segmented kind of swim bait, right? And these are available in a ton of colors, by the way, and I'll run through them real quick. But basically what this guy is this is a super floater plastic. It's relatively hard, right? So even, you know, normally you think of hand pours, you think of them being super soft. Well, this front segment up here is pretty firm, and it gets softer as it goes towards the back. It's got these couple little poppers, and what this is, it's a super floater designed as basically a half popping bait, half kind of twitching bait, right? So you can put this in some nasty shit that you wouldn't put a normal popper with treble hooks or something that's gonna be snagging grass or wood or whatever you're around. And when you pop it, these kind of fins pop. Now it's not like a real deep like boom, right? It's definitely more finessey. So you're pitching it back there, you're giving it a pop, and after it pops, it just kind of twitches, and those segments help it kind of move like a natural fish. Super dope. So, tons of colors in this thing. I think you guys are really gonna dig it. There's some naturals, there's some IUs, there's some whites, there's some blacks, right? Now this is the Witch Lana 6 size, which is basically the same size as that bounty fish. So if you guys have been catching on the bounty fish, you wanna try something different, you might really dig this Witch Lana. Now, here's the other cool thing. There's also a brand new 3.5 inch size. So if you want a finessier option, maybe smaller water, or maybe they're feeding on tiny, tiny bait, and you want the same thing, now you can downsize to this little guy too. So a couple options, a bunch of colors. It's gonna be a limited supply item again because it's hand poured. It's gonna be hard to produce, but I think you guys are gonna love it. That's the Witch Lana series from YG Labo. All right, Jeffrey, let's talk about some terminal tackle real quick. So let's talk about some restocks and we'll talk about some new items. So back in stock from G-Nius, we see all of the bait keepers return. So the BHK Black, the BHK Type R, these are all those little, keepers that you can attach to your reels to hold your bait. So that way the bait is attached to the reel, not scratching up the rod or not messing things up in there. So we've been out of stock on several of these. So if you guys have been waiting on any of these to return, those are all back in stock this week. A couple weeks ago, we introduced Nogales, right, and a bunch of their hook line. We expand that line this week with some new offerings. So I'm gonna fly through these. Now this is a huge, massive line. And what Nogales does, when they find a hook that does really well, they make 500 different versions of it, right? So you guys can decipher which version of which you need, okay? So here we go. Mosquito hook. It's gonna have a little weed guard on there. It's a great one for a wacky rig, drop shot, that kind of stuff. Mosquito heavy guard. So same hook, just a heavier guard version. Wild Mosquito, so a heavier hook with a heavier guard. Mosquito Monster, so a heavier version yet. All right, you see what I'm talking about? It's a little out of control. But options, I guess, are good. There's a new Suwacky hook, so just a different shape hook designed for great penetration on wacky rig. There's a couple of worm hooks as well. So we see the Hooking Master limited editions come in different sizes and different gaps as well. So there's a heavy class, a monster class with some different gaps. So these could be great options for you guys that like EWG style. We also see their treble hooks come. So Nogales Triple is now in stock. So this is going to have a zero friction coat, similar to like a nano coat, right? So it can be very thin, very strong. So the entire size run is now available from Nogales. Jeff, I need a sip of beer.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing about Michigan, to all our Michigan peeps out there?
My favorite thing about Michigan,
Yeah, or Michigan smallmouth
had
fishing.
to have been the wind.
They love their wind up there, don't they? I love that
Every day.
It calls for like, it's gonna be 5 to 10 mile an hour with 30 mile an hour gusts,
Yeah.
right?
Like,
But why don't they just say it's gonna be 30 miles an hour?
please just say that.
Yeah, it should have been 30 mile an hour with 5 mile an hour gusts, right? So every once in a while it'll let up and just kind of blow.
Yeah.
But it's 30 the rest of the freaking day. I don't know why
That was
they
my
like their wind.
favorite thing.
They love their wind. They love their weather changes too.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy. What a nutty state. Amazing smallmouth though. Beautiful fish. All right. Let's talk about new to us. We've been getting a lot of requests to expand into some brands. So this is one of the brands that we have brought in. This is not new to the market, but new to our store. So if you shop a lot here, just letting you know this is in. We now are stocking Freedom tackle. So we've got a couple different things. We have a gliding tube head, right? So if you guys are fishing tubes, I'm kind of talking about the Michigan area, this could be a great option for you. So those are available in a bunch of sizes. They also make a great little swim bait head. So if you guys are looking for some different options, they're in different sizes, different hook sizes as well. They have some smaller options, some bigger options, lots of colors. So maybe check those out. If you guys are throwing a lot of swim baits, those can be a great one for you. And then they also make a football jig as well. Okay, so just some different options to maybe check out. They're pretty inexpensive, so they could be a great addition to your line. So there you go, Freedom Tackle, now available here at the Hookup Tackle. All right, who doesn't love a sticker? Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like stickers?
Yeah, dude.
So we've been getting a ton of requests. Obviously, OSP is a huge brand here. So a lot of you guys have been asking us to bring in some OSP stickers. We got you. We brought in everything. So I'm not gonna spend 42 minutes on this because I literally could. There's like 7 racks of freaking stickers over there. But I'm just gonna kind of highlight some of these options here for you guys. All different sizes, anywhere from like tiny, you could put on a laptop or a cup, to like, I guess to you rocking this, Jeff. Some big ass wings.
Where am I gonna put that?
I was thinking maybe like on your back on a tattoo. This would be sick. You killing another mosquito? You found the only other mosquito. Did you bring that back from Michigan? They do like those there too, did you notice?
No.
So there you go. If you guys love stickers, you love OSP, 9 million different options. You guys can scour those. Also, if you guys are G Loomis fans, I got you. So you could have a little baby size, or you could have big, ginormous size.
It's ridiculous.
That's what you need, Jeff.
Where am I putting that?
This is like a boat wrap.
Why is it not a boat sticker?
It is. It's just a decal, so it could go on a boat, it could go on your truck. This is G Loomis Pride right here. So there you go. If you like stickers, available now. All right, Jeff, let's talk about a couple of promotions that we're running this week.
Hell
so,
yeah. Oh.
Let's try this again. You need to relax. This isn't your favorite brand. It can't all be bougie swim bait stuff, man. All right, you know what, dude? Just for that, I'm gonna make it extra sweet. Hold on, I'm gonna change it. All right, new updated promotion. St. Croix spinning, okay? St. Croix Legend spinning promotion happening now. So whatever one you want. Legend Extreme, by the way, pretty much every model is back in stock on these guys. So if you guys have been waiting on any of these, this is a great time to check out the St. Croix model. So Legend Extreme, Legend Elite, Legend X, basically any St. Croix Legend spinning, buy the rod, we're gonna give you a free Daiwa Kage LT 2500. So buy a rod, get a reel for free. It'll be automatic when it ships, so there's nothing special you guys have to do. Just check out the rod, we will ship you the reel, done. Easy peasy, just like that.
That's a weird way to buy a Kage.
All right, let's fly through a couple of important restocks real quick, Jeff, in reels, okay? So, a lot of you guys missed out maybe on the SLP Ryoga. We found a shipment in Japan, one final case of them. They're available now. Now, we posted this a few days ago on Instagram, and we had righties and lefties at the time. Righties flew out of here, so now we are down to lefties. But that's okay, because lefties get the shaft a lot of times. So if you're a righty and you didn't see the post, you didn't see the emailer, make sure that you are following us on Instagram. Make sure you're following our newsletter that we send out. Make sure you are on top of things, because every once in a while we will drop on Instagram and email as well. But if you're a lefty, this is a sick ass reel. I use this on my Orochi launcher for crankbaits, smaller glides. A lot of swim bait guys love the Ryoga. SLP basically just took it, super tuned it, made it this beautiful matte black. They put this great grip on there with the black and cork. So it's super dope. Limited, once they're gone, this is it. So if it speaks to you, if you missed out, one of the sexiest reels I would say ever, available again while supplies last. Also from Shimano, we see the Curado BFS return in lefty as well. So maybe we should just call this lefty week.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, who cares about those righties? All right, so there you guys go, Curado BFS. This is just a great way if you guys are getting into BFS fishing and you don't want to drop a ton of money on something really, really elevated like one of the Daiwas. This is a great way to take a stab. So what's nice about the lefty, and I know we just kind of were making fun of the righties here for a second, but if you're a righty like I am, where I cast right and then I wind right, with BFS, one of the great things about BFS is a lot of times you can just kind of make these smaller casts and smaller pitches, and it's great to not take your hand off your reel. So I would highly recommend, even if in the regular world of things you can't use your left hand, I would recommend if you cast with your right hand to get a left hand retrieve, because things happen very, very fast with this lighter gear. So it's great to do it. Obviously, if you cast your left hand, I would recommend getting a right-hand retrieve. But I got nothing for you in Curado BFS. But if you guys have been waiting on Curado BFS, here you go. Just spec it out for you. This is the XG model, which is the A2-to-1. 8 pounds drag, 6.2 ounces, 7+1 bearings. Just to give you an idea of specs, 50 yards of 8 pound, but you would never throw 8 pound on BFS, or you should just throw a normal freaking reel. So you guys should be throwing some kind of like 2 pound, 3.5 pound, 4.5 pound would be good, or some kind of light braid, which it is braid capable of also. So those return. While we are on returns, a lot of you guys have been very patient with Shimano getting Vanfords back in stock. So the 1000, the 2000, the 3000, the 4000 all return this week from Shimano. The 3000 Vanford, definitely one of our best selling reels. Super light, an amazing reel. This replaced the CI4. So if you guys have been waiting on any of the Vanfords and the spinning, great time to pick them up. Those return from Shimano. All right, let's fly through some JDM Daiwa restocks real quick, Jeff. So the Gekkabijin Air T-Wing returns in both the righty and the lefty. This is the PE Special. This is the little tiny BFS reel designed for braid. Now, we were able to scoop up a special buy from Daiwa Japan on these guys and bring them to you guys for 30% off. Okay, so you're basically buying these below Japan dealer cost, no shipping, great time to get them. It's a super sexy reel. These guys are designed for throwing really, really light BFS, so like 1 to 4 gram stuff. So if you're struggling to cast that really, really light stuff and you want to throw, you know, smaller braid, this would be an amazing option for you. And again, it's in a righty and a lefty. That's the Gekkabijin Air T-Wing. Those return. We also see a return of my favorite BFS reel in the world. This is the Steez Air. Okay, so the Steez Air returns in both gear ratios. They make a 6:8-to-1 and a 9:1-to-1. 12 ball bearings plus 2 CRBBs. The whole reel only weighs 135 grams. It weighs absolutely nothing. Super, super sexy. So those return as well if you guys have been waiting. All right, and then for some full-size reels, the Made in Japan JDM Zillion SV T-Wing returns in both righty and lefty. So this is just the Japan-made version of the brand new Zillion SV T-Wing. So you guys have been waiting for that. Those return in most sizes in both righty and lefty. We also see a big restock in the JDM Zillion T-Wing HD. So this is, again, the Made in Japan, a little smaller version with the hyperdrive design. We are throwing this all week, and this is just such a sick reel. So cast great, so strong, so comfortable. So if you've been waiting on those return as well. And then the reel that's been flying out here, we've spoken about it several weeks over the last couple months. This is the Steez A Hyper Long Cast, returns in the 8:1 gear ratio, which is their brand new gear ratio. So both righties and lefties, if you guys are looking for max casting distance out of your Steez, this is the one to get. It's got all the new hyperdrive casting in it, just like in the Zillions. So there you go, all back in stock this week from Daiwa Japan. And then finally, Jeff, I just wanted to end it on a swim bait note as well for you. This episode is all about you. I brought you your segmented bait. I brought you an Orion that you didn't drink. So I'm just going to drink it.
Okay.
I'm always looking out for you, guy.
Are you?
You know that?
No, I don't know that.
Our best selling swimbait rod in the store returns. This guy's been out of stock for a while. This is the Megabass Levante F10 711 LV, known as the Leviathan. So this is the 2 to 8 ounce rod, 7 foot 11 inches. This is an amazing all-around use rod. It's nice and parabolic. It bends kind of right through that midsection, so you can throw a glide on it. You can throw a rigged bait like a mag draft or any of that stuff. If you guys are looking for one swim bait rod to kind of do everything, this is an amazing one. A lot of guys get it for an A-rig, bigger topwater. It can do all of that stuff. $250. It's really tough to beat this rod for an amazing swimbait rod without breaking the bank. So if you guys have been waiting on the return of this guy, there you go, while supplies last. This is available again here at the Hookup. All right, guys, that is a wrap. Jeff, You may now go back to bed, sir.
Thank you.
Cheers to you. Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. If you have a question on anything that we covered, drop it down below in the comments. Hopefully you guys are able to scoop up some of those Respect Series baits, some of those cool JDM reels. Jeff will leave links to everything if you guys want to check it out. Of course, on behalf of myself and Jeff and everybody here at the Hookup Tackle, guys, thank you for the business. Thank you for giving us time on your Sunday mornings and letting us hang out and drink beer and play with cool tackles. So until next time, Jeff, happy sleeping to you, sir. For the rest of you guys like me, peace, enjoy your weekend. See you next time.